Yo, what's going on, gang? Today I wanted to cover the patch notes we had for Season 2 Reloaded for zombies. This is something we don't really talk about too much on the channel. But it looks like with Season 2 Reloaded, we're not getting a new map. We're just getting the tomb directed, which, in my opinion, I think is going to throw people off. Obviously, when the game released, we got 2 maps. And that carried us all the way through until, like, Season 1, you know, up to Season 1 Reloaded, which then we got Citadel Day More. So it didn't feel like, I feel like the game was so like content packed when it first came out that time kind of flew by. From the time the game came out to Season 1 Reloaded, I mean, that's like a blur because there was so much to do in the game, especially in zombies. You had 2 main quests you could do, directed modes were starting to come out, and then Season 1 Reloaded drops. They're like, oh hey, we got Citadel Day More, and everyone's like, yo, another zombie map already. Another few weeks go by, and then we get the tomb. Well, now we're at a point where it's like, it's going to catch up to us, where it's like 1 season, 1 map. I think we're kind of at that standstill now, so I want to go ahead and clarify that. There will not be a new map for Season 2 Reloaded. We'll see the next map in Season 3. Hopefully at the start, but with the way COD's looking right now, it's probably going to be within Season 3 Reloaded. So we only have limited time modes coming. So we have the Rage like Row in the TMNT Cranked event, which we kind of covered yesterday, but not in too much detail. It says right here, there's nothing like a train of undead targets to test the turtles' fighting prowess. It's time to go loud in this new limited time Cranked variant. Testing players with a timer that left unchecked will count down to their own destruction. Here's how to play this out. Right here. Add some high-octane urgency to any of the 4 zombie maps in your Undead Horde slaying and Cowabunga Cranked. Drop into Terminus, Liberty Falls, Citadel Day More, or the Tomb with your loadout of choice and eliminate a zombie to trigger the Crank timer. Fail to eliminate a zombie before the timer hits 0, and kaboom, you're gone. I'm curious to see if this is going to be one of those modes where, like, Squid Games, they had, like, their Dead Light, Green Light mode. And it ended after like round 10. I thought it was super frustrating. It says right here, as rounds progress, the crank timer will continue to shrink, so keep pushing the fight to stay in the game. Thankfully, there are several pizza power-ups that can drop in the match. You have Turtle Power, temporarily empowers a player with a health bonus and a Pack-a-Punch 3 legendary melee weapon. That's really cool. Pizza Box fills the crank timer to max. Slice O Pie, partial time added to the crank timer. The rounds are gonna have to go by super quick. I mean, if it gets faster and faster, I hope they thought about that, like time between rounds. Hopefully at the end of a round, like the timer ends. That would be like the smartest move. Let's see. Plus, all players in this mode are given the Donnie's Time Stopper field upgrade. Activate it to pause crank timer for 1 full minute. Okay, well, that's solid. That could be used per round. Deploy as a ninja operator, let's see, to gain 50% reduced damage from behind. Join a splinter for a slightly increased chance for a slice of pie to drop from eliminated zombies. So this event game mode low-key will be pay to win because every operator listed on this tab right here is paid. All the Ninja Turtles are paid, and Splinter is paid as well. It doesn't mention anything about the free foot members, whatever, the foot group, whatever they call them, are not mentioned in this paragraph right here. So, kind of crazy. For those craving a real challenge, main quest will be active in Cowabunga Cranked with a slightly different TMNT version of each map's main quest completion calling card. Available as a memento for anyone radical enough to achieve this feat. Think you can finish all of them. Maybe we'll go for that. That sounds like a cool challenge for the channel. I think we'll try that. And then we have the Tomb directed mode coming out as well. If you don't know a directed mode, the round caps at 15. It's basically like a cheat sheet for you to go through and do the Easter eggs if you have a hard time doing them. Whether it's finding a team or just you and your friends struggle to kind of get all the steps done in a reasonable time holding a zombie. It won't go past round 15, so it's extremely easy to complete. It actually gives you like waypoints to everything. Like everything's guided and directed like to a T. If you are new to that, you can go through and do that on every map come season 2. And it kind of just specifies right here, you'll still start at the dig site, descend into the tombs, unearthing ancient burial sites and shrines, along with the new shock mimic enemy, the arrow trap, and the legendary staff ice, the ice staff, basically. If you haven't experienced the full main quest, or if you're itching to play it through again with some added help, this is your chance to discover the newest shocking revelations. It's Weaver, Maya, Carver, and Gray seek out the Sentinel artifact in hopes of freeing Samantha Maxis from her dark ether imprisonment. It might be worth a shot if you want to try it out. I like doing it without directed. I think that's the most fun. It's more rewarding. And you get a calling card that lets people know, like, I did this without being guided, which I feel like if you're into that, it's definitely a flex. Gang, listen, if you are new to the channel, enjoy the content, have any questions about Season 2 Reloaded Zombies, man, hit me in the comments down below. Hit that sub, crush that like, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it, gang.